Gardeners in zones 6 through 9, listen up. That enticing warm sun you are feeling right now, it is a lie. A beautiful, deadly lie. If you plant your precious seeds today, simply because the air feels like spring, they will rot. But do not worry, because today, I am giving you the soil thermal rule. This is not just a tip. It is the only way to completely bypass the notorious false spring and leapfrog your neighbors, harvesting fresh produce a full 30 days earlier. Imagine no more wasted seeds, no more heartbreaking starting over in April. Here is exactly what we are covering. The critical data you need to dominate your early spring garden. The 10-degree gap, why relying on air temperature for planting, is a critical mistake. The zone sync list. Discover precisely what to plant in zone 6 versus zone 9 right now, without the guesswork. The wake-up shot, my secret technique to warm your soil by a crucial 10 degrees in just 48 hours. Pillar 1. Unmasking the 10-degree gap, the fundamental problem. Air warms up incredibly fast. Your soil. It is like a giant stubborn ice cube waking up from winter. In zone 6 through 9, February can tease you with 65 degrees Fahrenheit air temperatures. But stick a probe in the ground, and you will find the soil stubbornly stuck at a frigid 40 degrees Fahrenheit. At these temperatures, your precious seeds' biology stays totally dormant. They cannot even begin to wake up. But guess what is active? Soil fungi. And they do not need much to thrive. The result: your seeds do not sprout, they simply rot away before they even get a chance. So, how do you know? Simple. Grab a basic meat thermometer, yes, a meat thermometer, and plunge it 3 inches deep into your garden bed. The rule is this: if your soil is under 40 degrees Fahrenheit, your garden is officially closed for business. If you are seeing 45 degrees Fahrenheit to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, that is your green light for cool season crops. Stop right now, seriously. Go outside, grab that thermometer, and measure your soil. What is the number? Drop your zone and temperature in the comments below right now. Let us find the thaw line together across our gardening community. Pillar 2, the zone sync master list. Plant smart, not hard now. Let us get precise. Your zone dictates everything. This is not a one-size-fits-all approach. For zones 8 through 9, the active group. Why are you in the false spring danger zone? Because you get those tantalizing warm days that trick you. How do we beat it? Plant bridge crops now. Think beets, chard, and radishes. These powerhouses can handle the sudden cold dips, but absolutely crave that lengthening February light. Crucial avoidance: do not plant tomatoes yet. One unexpected frost, and you are back to square one, weeks behind. For zones 6 through 7, the prep group. Why are you the prep group? Your ground is likely still too wet and muddy. If you try to work wet soil, you are not helping. You are creating clay bricks that will compact and ruin your beds for the entire growing season. So, what can you do? Stick to ice-hardy seeds only. Spinach and Austrian winter peas are your champions here. The rule: if you cannot squeeze your soil without water dripping out, stay out of the garden. Patience now prevents pain later. Mythbuster, let us debunk a common lie. The last frost date is a myth for zones 6 through 9. If you slavishly wait for it, your crucial early spring crops will bolt. That means they will shoot to seed and turn bitter before you even get a decent harvest. We do not plant by the calendar. We plant by the soil. Pillar 3, the wake-up shot. Your secret weapon for early soil. What if I told you that you could manually override your local climate? You absolutely can! The secret is the wake-up shot. Why does this work? You need to trap infrared light, the sun's actual heat, to jumpstart that crucial soil biology in mid-February. How? Lay clear plastic, not black plastic, directly over your garden beds for a solid 72 hours. The science clear plastic creates a miniature greenhouse effect, directly raising your soil temperature by that critical 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Black plastic. It just gets hot on the surface but acts like an insulator, keeping the soil underneath cold. It is a common mistake! The rule: a mere 48 hours under clear plastic gives you the equivalent of 2 weeks of natural sun warming your soil. That is a massive head start. Here is a pro tip for an even better wake upshot. Place clear water jugs filled with water under that plastic. They act like thermal batteries, soaking up the sun's heat all day and slowly radiating that warmth back into your soil and seeds all night long. The harvest gap strategy. Eating while others wait. Have you ever found yourself in May, staring at an empty plate, wishing you had something fresh from the garden? That is the dreaded May hunger gap, and most gardeners fall into it because they start too late in March. How do we avoid this entirely? We use succession sowing. Do not plant all your seeds at once! Plant one row today, and then plant another row of the same crop in 10 days. Repeat. Crucial avoidance: never, ever plant the entire seed packet all at once. You do not want a single, overwhelming one-week explosion of harvest. You want a continuous, delicious conveyor belt of food moving from your garden to your table. Imagine this contrast. Neighbor A waits until March, following old advice. Their garden is empty in May. You, using the zone lock strategy today, will have your first delicious harvest starting in just 45 days. The decision framework, your final early spring plan. All right, let us tie it all together into your personal decision framework for early spring. If you are in Zone 9, your garden is officially live. Get those hardy root vegetables in the ground today. Zone 8, you are in the absolute sweet spot. Those beets are calling your name. Zone 7, it is time to deploy the wake-up shot. Heat your soil for 3 days, then plant. And for Zone 6, your blueprint starts now. Get those seeds under indoor lights today for a head start. The final, non-negotiable rule: warm the soil first, sow the seed second. Stop watching the sky, start watching the probe. Next step: now, if you want to know the 5 specific tomato varieties that actually thrive in this early Zone 6 through 9 weather, even with these early strategies, then you absolutely need to watch this video next. See you in the garden.